If you've been looking for a place to buy or sell your vinyl records or cassette tapes or CDs, we found just the place, BUMRUSH Vinyl Shop. Let's come on in and check it out. Before we start the episode, I want to recognize our sponsor, Shore United Bank. Shore will be there to help guide your financial journey every step of the way. Visit them downtown or at Harrison Crossing. And now, onto this week's episode. Today I'm at the recently opened BUMRUSH Vinyl Shop at 2225 Plank Road in Fredericksburg, and I'm with Shaw Hargett, who is the owner of BUMRUSH Vinyl Shop. Just opened a few weeks ago. So Shaw, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
Yeah. So tell us about your business, kind of your background and what led to you opening this store.
Yeah, so I've always been a music fan. I've been a DJ. I DJed back in the 90s and the early 2000s, did radio, did various other things, and eventually kind of got away from it and then came back to it a few years ago with an online shop. And then the online shop kind of did pretty well. And to expand, I kind of thought, you know, we kind of need this in town. So expansion, it was like, well, let's have a front door and let's kind of let folks come in and listen and kind of get that old school record store vibe that I grew up with.
And you were saying there's not really another comparable record store within, 45 minutes of here.
Yeah, I think there's some vendors. I don't think there's a full dedicated record store. We've got vinyl, CDs, collectibles, cassettes, 45s. We're going to have turntables. We're going to have different things like that I think folks are really wanting and would be good in the area, you know?
So I've read a lot recently in the past 10 years or so about particularly records, vinyl making a comeback. So what is it about vinyl that people are interested in, and how's the sound?
Yeah.
How do people like the sound?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is that I think folks want physical media again. They want to be able to hold it. They want to be able to have more than just a digital file on their phone that they can listen to if it's available. I think there's a lot of exclusive stuff that's only on vinyl. There's, the sound quality is pretty good. When you're listening to things on your phone, it's a lot of a lower form of file. So I think the sound quality is better, and people want to listen to the whole project instead of a song here and there or a playlist. So I think it's been a good resurgence.
Yeah. Do you all buy people's collections as well? So you buy and sell? And
yeah, so we sell, we buy, we trade. We do whatever we can to get good product in. Because of the online shop, I do a lot of importing from all over the world. And so we actually carry a lot of things that you just don't see pretty much anywhere else in the state because we're importing from Japan, England, France, Australia, different places.
And the name BUMRUSH, you were talking earlier, where does that come from?
Yeah, so coming up, that was my DJ name back in the day. Kind of a nod to a few other DJs that were the BUMRUSH brothers, and then Public Enemy's BUMRUSH the Show, and some different hip hop terms that always kind of had that in there, and I kind of look at it as it's kind of to go against the norm, but then also to kind of give it all you got and like go full steam ahead. And so I kind of fit coming up, and so it's kind of stuck. Okay.
And you got a really cool mural here, so we'll tell people about how that came to be.
Yeah, so I've got a really good friend, Sean Kernick, down in North Carolina, who is a muralist. Grew up as a graffiti writer, so we've got an all spray painted mural that takes up a good portion of the shop, featuring various artists that I kind of felt were symbolic of some of my musical journey. Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Jay Dilla, David Bowie, De La Soul, Sade, a couple different folks. So.
Yeah, and then you've got these listening stations, so tell people a little bit about what that is.
Yeah, so the main thing with listening stations, we have a lot of used vinyl. It's in pretty good shape, but we want folks to be able to play it. You sometimes see a little scratch on a record. A lot of times it doesn't affect anything. So we want you to be able to listen to it, be able to catch that vibe. A lot of times you see something, oh, this album cover looks cool. Let me check this out. And so we have a couple listening stations in the shop where you can do just that. Pop some headphones on and see where it takes you.
And where can people find you online if they want to read more about the store?
Yeah, so online we're at bumrushvinylshop.com. Instagram at BUMRUSH Vinyl Shop, as well as on Facebook at the same.
Okay, and what about hours of operation?
Yeah, so we're just we're kind of gonna see how it goes, but starting out we are Wednesday through Friday from 12 to 7, Saturdays 10 to 7, and Sundays from 12 to 5.
Okay. Well, Shaw, I appreciate you joining us today. You got a cool store and unique store, so we wanted to make sure we let people know about it. So we wish you all the best with your business.
Yeah, thanks so much, Bill.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. Okay, so that's going to do it for this week's edition. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter, fredericksburgfreepress.com, and also our YouTube page. We'll try to keep you up to date on all the interesting business happenings here in the Fredericksburg region. See you next week. And thanks again to our sponsor, Shore United Bank.